All right, so recently, you guys, Ray J went on a tangent on Cameron, Mase, and the rapper Shyne, who's freshly out the clinker, for mentioning his sister Brandy. Now, I did watch the clip, and from the clip, do I think it was disrespectful what they said about Brandy? A little bit, but y'all gotta understand. I just feel like for the people that's clowning Ray J, let that be y'all sister. Like, I don't care what nobody say. When it comes to like sister brother stuff, anytime your sisters being talked about in a group full of niggas, is nothing that's gonna make you like, like nobody's gonna laugh. I don't care if they all said she has beautiful feet and they left all that. Like a brother would still feel away. That's just common sense. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the people that's clowning Ray J to me, y'all have like no sense because y'all can't be mad at him for feeling the way that they're talking about his sister, them as grown men. Because to me, Mase kind of alluded that he was dating her at the same time as Shyne. From when that clip, Cameron asks him, like, hey, what happened? Between you and Brandy, he's like, like I was trying to be the nice guy or something, and then but he was trying to be, sweep off her feet, something to that effect.
Yeah.
What happened with Brandy and everything? Let's just do it.
Listen,
let's do it. Who's dealing with Brandy?
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what
happened? We going.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But
how could you get mad at him for that? No offense. They said Kobe was a special guy to Brandy as well. Like, that's offensive. Like, you're basically low-key calling me a little bit of a pass around. You calling my sister a little bit of a pass around. I'm gonna feel away. If you're a brother of a sister, who wouldn't feel away that Ray J is feeling? Come on now. And it's crazy. This is a group of straight men. You know what I'm saying? Doing this. And you know what gets on my nerve? It's the way that Cameron laughs. He sounds like he has phlegm all up in his throat, and it bothers me. He's like, I cannot stand the way that laugh. Like, it bothers me so much. Like, clear your throat. Oh my God, you need a tall glass of water.
No pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, but
I want to be. And that's around all day and night with you. I want to be there.
Brooklyn, watching MTV, watching Moesha, watching her on BET. And, as a dream, I'm like, man, if she was to know Shyne, I got that.
Right.
So when I came up, she was in the crosshairs. So I kept telling one of our mutual friends, and he was snitching me out. And then so Brandy was like, yo, who you told you here?
Right.
How so-and-so know that you here with me right now? And I'm like, oh, man.
Right.
I mean, how is this positive? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you saying she was embarrassed to be with you. Like, it's just like, it's so mixy. It says a group of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now, Ray J replied back to this, and he was very angry.
Fuck about what my sister said, nigga. She probably ain't gonna ever watch this type of shit. But I'm watching you, and I'm watching you close. And I see you shave your legs.
Ooh.
I like that.
You do.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm talking about everybody. Talk about my sister. Let me look up these moms and sisters and start posting their pictures.
Well, Ray J, I like to let you know my legs are shaved as well.
I'm gonna fuck your mom, your sister, your I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm everybody in your family, your daddy, everybody. give a fuck about what my sister said. We're baby. We're back shots. Y'all come in and get some too. Yeah.
Oh.
Come in and get some of this.
Wow.
Get some of this camera.
That's a
nigga.
lot.
I will not tolerate it. And neither will LA. I'm talking about all of Los Angeles. Everybody out here. Bloods, Crips, SAs, smokers.
Oh.
On Figueroa.
Not the 304s on Fig. Not the 304s on Fig. Now that is diabolical.
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
Somebody just commented something really messy. I gotta reply back in a little bit, but yeah, that is diabolical. Okay.
All three of y'all is like the Three Stooges, and y'all looking real attractive. So when I see y'all better not have that skirt on.
Oh.
Y'all better pull y'all panties up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I see y'all. I know where y'all at.
Now, a lot of people are saying, you know, if this was my brother and he was replying the way that he was, I'd rather not have him defend me. I get what Ray J was doing with this. He's basically calling them girls because of the way that they sat around and they gossiped about his sister. That's why he's making those innuendos of saying that, you know, he would bend them over and, you know, give them back shots.
I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Get some money and have to do 5,000 shows.
Ooh.
Y'all hoe ass give you.
Now, Brandy did reply back and put out a statement. Now, I feel like there's just some celebrities, like they just need to be left alone. Brandy is one of them. She does not mess with anyone. She barely does any press. She leaves people alone. She doesn't try to like get into any situations that have nothing to do with her. She barely speaks out on stuff. It's like, leave the lady alone, okay? She then put out a post that said, in the late 90s, I had a platonic friendship with rapper Shyne. In an unfortunate turn of events, in a series of fortunate events is what she really means. That friendship is now being mischaracterized as we dated. Unequivocally, we had not. You know somebody's serious when they say unequivocally. I'm not sure why an untrue narrative about a scope of what was a friendship more than 20 years ago is being reshaped during his current media interviews. People telling their version of my story is why I am releasing my upcoming. Come on, promo. Come on, plug in. Okay, plug it in, plug it in. This is how you promote your product. Okay, this is marketing 101. Because of course we're going to read the whole statement because it's about mess. So in the midst of mess, you got to promo your product. That is how you do it, babes. I love it for her. Okay, that's how you do it. It's time to tell my truth. Yeah, this is why I'm releasing my upcoming memoir, Phases. It's time to tell my truth and debunk many of the misnomers that people think they know about my life. Additionally, I rarely release statements and typically ignore stories about me in the headlines, even when they're false. But when I do decide to stand up for myself, I handle things on my own. While I love my brother Ray J, I don't condone or support the messages he shared on social media and have not asked him to defend me in any form. Phases is available March 31st, 2026, wherever books are sold. I know that's right. Now, Ray J is probably somewhere because, you know, you had to say you ain't asked him to not support you. You could have just said that you didn't agree with it now. To me, what makes the situation worse is both of them are married. So y'all speaking on another woman when both of y'all have rings on y'all fingers. So it's like y'all shouldn't be speaking on a woman like that because that's disrespect to your marriage. If I were their wives, I'll feel away because why are you talking about another and I'm here in your life? You reminiscing, nigga? Like, what's up with that? I just find that to be very odd. Okay, but I will say, Ray J, you can't tell us after a video like that you never had no. You don't have some. You know what I'm saying? You don't have some bussy over there at the agency, allegedly. You know, because ain't no way. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know. All right. So recently, you guys, Juelz did a interview where he spoke about some of the most frustrating things that he has experienced being like a celebrity or just a public figure, and it's really due to some of the people assuming that he's automatically gay just because of how he looks. Okay, I will say I'm one of the few people that don't think that he is. A lot of people feel as if just because somebody's like they have certain mannerisms that they're automatically gay. It's the ones that don't, that usually hide it well, that are. That's what a lot of people do not understand. So if some dude is like metrosexual, not 10, about 7 out of 10, they're really not the ones that are a part of the community. It's really the ones that are like like Kima say, thuggish and ruggish. Those are the ones that be a DL. Okay. Now in this interview, he spoke about this while eating. Now the comments on the neighborhood talk though literally proved this man's point, because the stuff that they were saying about him is crazy.
Mind you, I had a girlfriend at the time. I went to school and my girlfriend showed me a picture that my mom posted. It was on some media shit. And these grown ass adults was calling me gay at 13 because they were saying I'm pretty. I'm a pretty boy. And so look, so this is how I kind of think of it. I started modeling and I went from bashing women to automatically now I'm gay. And then look, listen, I just declined the interview at the spot and now I'm homophobic. So I went from bashing women to now I'm gay.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, him declining it didn't make him homophobic. He just shouldn't have booked it to begin with. I don't think he should have did it to begin with. That's the problem. Like, nothing to me in regards to his career and his trajectory needed for us to see that he was an ally. Yeah, I get what I'm saying. Like, it's not like he's making music or anything where he has to appeal to a gay audience. Like, you're modeling, you're a model. Why do you have to appeal to anything LGBTQ? So that's why I feel like he should have never booked the gig, to be honest. The problem is, I think what a lot of people are finding with this whole interview thing is because you shouldn't have agreed to it if you were not going to follow through with it. That's where it kind of seems like weird on his end, because you should have just never said yes to the interview. Maybe still did the booking, but at least said no to the interview from the jump. That way they would have not even did this whole press rollout and this whole big announcement. It would have just been you hosted it and you left. That's what I think.
I hate gay people. So it's kind of, just let them say what they want to say.
They're going to say whatever, and they're always going to have something to say. What's the hardest part about being you?
Misconceptions.
What are the
People think I'm gay. You know that?
I am gay.
Really, like,
I do.
Like, you want to know something that's so crazy?
What's crazy?
Like, in the start of my life.
So, once again, I just don't think he's one of the girls, okay? I just feel like people are obsessed with it because he is a prettier looking man than usual. So, people are going to automatically, like, go through with that, okay? I do know Tina somewhere is freaking out because of all of the press that just the Knowles family is getting in general, because we got the gumbo. Y'all done shut down the lady gumbo stand. Why y'all did that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all literally did so much on the internet. Y'all went and shut this lady gumbo stand completely down. The gumbo is out of the business. Y'all went to the rodeo, okay? 16 carriages, and now it's over. We're never going to get any more gumbo anymore. I'm kind of that she didn't go through city by city for the gumbo, because I wanted to taste it. I was even going to taste it on a video live for me to be able to show y'all my reaction to the taste, because the way some people were getting sick allegedly and throwing up, the health department literally shut that thing down. Okay, now the guy from Hannah Montana, his name is Jason Earls, you guys. He recently did an interview where he talked about how, and if y'all don't know, that was Hannah's older brother on the show. He did an interview how he lied about his age, and they didn't find out about his age until mid-season of the first season of the show. Now, at the time, he said that he was 18, but he was actually 28.
I almost didn't audition for the show because I was like, I'm too old.
Right.
Like it's the character's 16. Nobody's going to buy it. And what's funny is Lisa London, who cast it, when she brought me in, she was like, "Hey, I know you're 19," because I had lied to her in a different audition. And she was like, "Would you be okay when you go in there? They're trying to cast it as close to age as possible. Would you lie and tell them that you're 18?" And I was like, "I think I can do that." And so I went into the audition, and everybody thought I was 18, and it wasn't until halfway through the first season.
I know. I think it was about episode like eight or so. That I didn't find out till like episode 8. Yeah.
That
I don't know if the network found out later than I did.
No, it was right around then because I remember one of the higher up network executives showed up on show night and he was like, "Hey, so you're 28."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I am." Yeah. And he's like, "And so you're married?" And I was like, "Yeah, that girl that I keep making out with. Yeah, that's what I'm like." And he was like, any more secrets? Anything we should know?" I was like, "No." He's
like, that is crazy.
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
To me, like, this is not funny to me. Because it's like, y'all mean to tell me y'all didn't do y'all thorough? Because the age of somebody that's on set, y'all should know that. It's one thing if you don't know all of their background, but the age, to not know somebody's age that's around children is crazy. It's insanity, okay? Like, this is why there's a lot of things that happen with these Disney stars and they end up in traumatic situations and, you know, their adulthood isn't the best because they were not being protected from the jump. For a high exec to basically say any other secrets that we need to know as if y'all shouldn't have did a background check on this man is complete insanity to me. Like, this isn't funny at all. And if I were Hannah, I feel a way about you sharing this story, babes, because it's like, you low-key making me look kind of crazy too, because I was around you not knowing your age. You 28, talking about you 18. Fresh out of high school. Meanwhile, you're pushing 30. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's as funny as they try to land it. I know they're trying to awkwardly laugh it like because if he got away with that, imagine some of the other stuff people got away with at Disney that we have no clue about that still hasn't been told to this day. All right, so they recently released footage of not dash cam footage, but police footage of Amy being locked out of Dwight and hers home.
Ex-wife or the baby mother or whatever?
Baby mom.
Okay.
They're upset about money. So they want to destroy my kids and my reputation. I didn't even want you to do this, but I got to let you know. I'm going to officially retire from basketball. And I was having a ceremony in a couple of days. It's supposed to be tomorrow. She knows me. So she can do anything to ruffle my feathers, stop my stuff. She can do it. Last night we asked the cops, could we do something about her being here? Because she's going to keep antagonizing me. And I know the rules. I know what's going on. And I'm cool with that. But this is my place. I've been here for 9-10 years. We just got married. She left the first 6 months because she was trying to get some money with it. Everybody telling me to do the right thing.
What is the right thing, Mr. Howard?
The right thing was to stay married.
That police. Oh my God, that officer, you're messy. What is the right thing to do, Dwight? What is it? What is it? Did you stay with her, Dwight? Are you planning on staying with her, Dwight? What's the right thing to do?
Marry or stay with somebody.
Okay.
And so I tried that, you know what I'm saying, forgiveness, whatever you want to call it. Brought it back in the exact time when I brought it up in to the time she started going crazy was a full year. As soon as the year hit, she just went berserk. And so there's also been instances where she's jealous of my animals. I had
what?
My animals.
With these dogs?
I had another Malinois.
Okay.
That was killed under her watch. A couple of days before the dog died, she told me, I got something for you. But she said it in a way like, I'm going to do something to you. I got something for you. And
She killed your dog? You can't prove it.
I'm not implying or saying that she killed my dog, but I would say that she was negligent because she was watching my animals and she said that the dogs got out the gate. Now, as y'all can see, that this gate is pretty big and strong. Right. There's no way these dogs can get out no matter what they do unless somebody open the gate.
Pushes it open. Right. Okay. All right. That's odd.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of the day,
I'm afraid for my son. He does not feel safe around her. Something has to be done.
okay.
Like, please.
Well, tell me what you think you want done.
To be here, she's trying to antagonize me. This is why she called you guys to come here.
So
she was not locked out the house. She was in there. She just yelled at me. She just walked outside.
Yeah, well, she said she went in for some other side gate.
What's going on?
What's going on is my husband,
Okay.
whenever he gets upset, he locks me out the gate.
Okay.
Last night he lost custody of his daughter, not my daughter. Him and the daughter's mom, his baby's mom, have been in a 2-year ugly custody battle. The mom lives in Florida. He won custody, but she just won her back. So you guys were here last night. He took the daughter and everything. He was in an upset stupor, going ballistic. I did not feel comfortable. He left out. I left out. When I came back, this is his 3rd time doing it. The last time you guys came was like a year ago. And they told him to his face, they said, "This is Miss Howard. I've been here, living here. My address is on this driver's license." They said, "By law, Mr. Howard, you cannot do that." Yeah, I do have it in house. They said, "If you do that, don't you know, I could have ran through the thing by law, but I don't want to do that because
Where's your car at?
I Ubered here.
Okay.
My car is right here because last night it's a pink i8 sitting over there. That's my car.
The what?
My car's inside of here.
Okay.
But how crazy and erratic he acts when you not you guys, but when CPS took his child, he was taking all that on me. And I'm like, I get you mad. Why didn't you say nothing to them and tell them she was lying? I'm like, I don't say that because she ain't lying. I can't incriminate myself. So I walked away. As soon as they left, he came in the room and said, "Why didn't you say?" I said, "Hey."
This is some ghetto ass for real. Like, it's so sad all around because it's the fact that there's children involved in this. That's the saddest part of it all. Okay? I don't think neither of them are innocent. All of this, especially after that video, Amy. That video, I've been seeing it everywhere. Like, I feel like she gonna really regret making that video because to pull out that big bag of powdered donuts is crazy. And also from this video, you can tell how manipulative he is because him even mentioning the fact that my son does not feel safe around her when that's probably not the case. The son didn't even speak up and say, "No, I don't." But like he just kept quiet. That shows the manipulative side of him that he so easily said that to make her look as if she's some dangerous person when we've had multiple people say that about him. So that in itself showed a whole freaking lot. Okay. Now it looks as if Latto is going to be doing a drop very soon. A lot of people are saying that she's with child and also that she shouldn't be taking no hiatuses. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I do feel like when it comes to any creative space you're in, you do sometimes need a hiatus. I'd be a hypocrite to say that. I took a few days from recapping the show and y'all went crazy. Sometimes you do need it. Pure point blank. For your mental health, it's needed, okay? Especially in anything entertainment because the toxicity that comes with it can make you kind of go insane, okay? So you do kind of sometimes need to step away. So Latto is not wrong for doing what she did, okay? Just because she hasn't been in the industry 20 plus, 30 plus years, she is allowed to take a break, okay? That's only fair. Now, in this teaser that she drops, where she teases like a return to music, she says, listening to every beat, feeling every kick. And she's only showing her ankles. Let me stop. No, she's only showing her feet and some high heels. She's not showing anything in her body, which is further pushing the rumor that she is with child.
Gotta take baby steps to go the distance. Home to the studio back home. Listening to every beat, feeling every kick. Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed of having my own.
Now, I will say, if she is with child, please just go public with 21, because at this point, we already know who the BD is. Like, there's no need to hide him like he's Wizard Kelly. Like, at this point, the hiding act is getting a little, like, not annoying, but it's like stupid. You get what I'm saying? Like, we all know at this point, like, with the child, it's gonna be even worse. Like, it's like now you have a secret BD. Like, that's gonna be a little insane to me. I just feel like keeping on the hidden at this point, it needs to stop altogether. Not because I feel like she owes us anything. It just would make a lot of her artistry inauthentic because You speak of this man sometimes in the music, but we don't know who he is. So it just kind of like, it takes away a little bit from the music, in my opinion. Now, I feel like what she's going to do is drop the music and her pregnancy announcement all at once. So that way it could kind of promo and push the music even more right now. Because right now, music, I feel like you sometimes kind of need a stick to kind of push music as much, or you need to be like on a show of some sort. So that's what kind of helps out with the music. Now, Karlissa, y'all, has had enough of the Chrisean drama. She said John didn't even know she was keeping her baby all the way until the 5th month. She said she was unaliving. Please stop acting dumb. When them doctors told her about them disabilities, she was 5 months. When they give you an anonymous during your pregnancy that late, you're definitely fill you in with any disability details. No one is to blame but the mother who chose to ignore me during the pregnancy and her slow fans who convinced her I was hating. All that can be done is best for him, and that's what y'all should be promoting. There's nothing wrong with the disability. Your love for him should overshadow the title, and the efforts of faith should be evident to help another mother accept the process of faith. Stop listening to these crazy people. When Jonathan was told he could play sports no more because of the injuries, we continued to play in faith, but we didn't miss the appointment of physical therapy 3 times a week. Hello, thank you. Faith without work is dead. That part. I'm a big believer in that. Okay, just because of a personal story. I'm going to give y'all a personal story time probably later on this year when there's more development. I'm telling you, because it's like you can pray all day. Ooh, if you ain't doing nothing about it, ain't but it happen. Like facts. And like Karlissa, I'm telling you, I was the only one in that family with a common sense. Straight up. Okay. The only one in there with common decent sense. And this is why she should be in custody of Junior. I don't care what nobody says. She should have custody of Junior because she's one of the only people that's common sense and that will be able to take care of that baby properly without missing an appointment that child needs. And that's facts. Okay. Now, this interview that Piers Morgan did, Piers Morgan, you need to fire your team. The way that they played in your face with this interview by letting this man stay on the screen after he disrespected you and your wife is crazy. Now, he interviewed this guy that goes by the name of his Taki. So his Taki, he does like streaming, kick, all of the things, right? Now, he started questioning him in regards to him being homophobic and just things that made his Taki uncomfortable, right? So he decided to retract back with disrespecting him and his wife.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I don't agree with you going to Epstein's Island and having freak-offs with Ghislaine Maxwell and the rest of them. But I don't need to bring it up because this is about.
And it saddens me, Kelly.
That is hilarious. That to me is what ticked him off the most. Getting tied to that Epstein Island thing is nothing to play with.
Misogyny,
just to be clear,
and everything like this.
Harrison,
okay?
Harrison,
okay? I don't agree with that,
just
sir.
To be clear, just to be clear.
Freak-offs on the island.
Yes, nor do I. And as is
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Do you want to keep doing this? You'll make yourself look very stupid.
Are you sure, Piers?
That I've never been to Jeffrey Epstein's island. I'm 100% positive. I never met the man, never went to his island, and met Ghislaine Maxwell for 5 minutes at a book launch. If you've got any supplementary
mentioned a lot of times.
No
mentioned
problem.
a lot of times in there, sir.
I have no problem. You're not, I don't think, if I say this very respectfully, I don't think you're very well informed about things like that, or you wouldn't go there because it's.
Why are you in the files?
Why don't you check the 27 references to me in the files?
Why are you in the files, sir? Very close to these types of people.
Go and check. And all your followers, you can. The great thing about the Epstein files, you can put somebody's name in, and you can
like
see
to compare me
to
Tate and Myron and everyone else. So
Harrison,
because my name is close to them in the manosphere. But if I compare.
Now he then continued to argue with him, and then ended up showing a picture of his wife, where the wife basically says like looking for pool boy, and she was laid on her back in a pool, right? he then walked off his own interview, which, by the way, Piers, you shouldn't have did that. You don't ever let him up run you off your own platform while you're in contact with them and they're on your platform. That's like me interviewing somebody live and me running off live. Are you crazy? I'll end the video before I do that. You have me up. You would have had me up. No. Now all of your guests are going to come on and try you, Piers. I hope you know that. Like, they're going to try the hell out of you and really play in your face. Don't you ever let a motherfucker run you off your own platform. That is insanity. Now, this is where he went and pulled the picture, as y'all could see the wife standing there on her back. And then that's where he gets irritated, ends up walking off. Now, the part that would bother me if I was Piers is they did this. You see him laughing and kikiing while Piers has his green screen background come on. I would have been livid. Because how dare y'all, as my production, do something like this? Y'all should have cut the whole thing in general. Don't leave him there laughing. I would have been hot, okay? But I ain't gonna lie, his taki, you did something for, for us, color folk, because Piers, we all know, isn't, the most innocent. So I did kind of find it funny. Oh, well. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below about this video. And we're all babies.